Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the studio. Today, we're going to be reacting to The Chosen Season 4 trailer.
Yeah.
This is the new one. It just dropped. It just dropped in, and it's coming out in theaters February. The Chosen is.
So it's
Chosen
almost
Season
here.
4.
It's almost
It's kind of
time.
crazy that they're doing theatrical releases for a
Mhm.
series, a multi-episode series, but we're getting it, and it's all very fun. We're going to give our thoughts afterwards, so stick around.
Yeah.
Let's enjoy this trailer together.
Darkness is not the absence of light. It is more uncontrollable and sinister. You were there,
Debauchery.
waiting. Because the darkness is not dark to you,
That looks like Zacchaeus' house.
at least
Maybe.
not always. The coming darkness was too deep for us to grasp.
It would appear that we now want the same thing as Pilate.
Senior leaders in every district should question and expose Jesus.
I just can't stop seeing how we could be doing things faster and more efficiently.
You deserve a stipend for your specialized work. You can at least make sure that you have resources to keep the mission going.
My
Foreshadow.
life is all in the red. I told you to make life difficult for the followers of Jesus.
It is on this rock that I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it.
This infernal chaos. Why can no one control these people? What just happened to all of you? It's about to get worse.
Now that I'm here, physical death does not interrupt our eternal life.
Lazarus,
Hey.
Come out!
That's gonna be not. That's gonna be good.
And looking back, I do too. I still don't know why it has to be this way. The bitter often mingled with the sweet. You told us it would be like that. Was how you lived. The man of sorrows. Acquainted with grief.
Man.
Wow. Okay. There's two scenes, something that really stuck out. And I don't know if you're getting the same thought as I am.
Shoot.
So we had a big argument last time where we're falling in, the line
The
of
timeline. Yeah,
Timeline
there's
of
palm trees, palm leaves.
palm trees, Palm Sunday. Is it not? Okay,
No.
correct me if I'm wrong. I could be thinking it. Was there other times where they had palm trees?
But listen, it's very possible that they're using it as to foreshadow to visually communicate
That's what I think.
what happens when Jesus enters. So they could be doing that for the emperor, or for someone important, for Caesar,
For
or
like
whatever.
Caesar or something.
Yeah, it's possibly they're doing that
I
for.
don't know.
It's
the current
foreshadow. It's
emperor.
misdirection. I don't
Yeah,
think they're.
I think it's misdirection.
Could be
as well.
misdirection, but I said on the last reaction, I was like, I think it's later on in the story than we
Look.
think. I think they're gonna be closer to the.
They're foreshadowing a
problem-
lot in the season, and
I-
Dallas Jenkins already confirmed there's not any really. There's a lot of big moments like Lazarus and everything, but there's not. There's not like. I don't. It's a lot more development in this season than there are events. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so I think it's gonna. I think it's foreshadowing. I think it's literally explaining in this season the importance of the palms and the entrance into the city. So when Jesus does it, it has a deeper weight. You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
I think
Okay.
this season is looking the way they put this trailer together. Like it's, we've seen so far the different things that the followers of Christ have gone through and the victories that they've had. This one's going to be, I think, one of those seasons where it's like everybody's faith is kind of tested.
Yeah.
Everybody's, experiencing difficult times, and they
Mhm.
are not doubting, but are unsure of the future.
Right.
And I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be really emotionally driven.
Especially with
Lazarus,
yeah, that's gonna be
that's gonna be a good scene.
Yeah.
it's gonna be a big mo Did you guys notice there's a quick shot John the Baptist going to get beheaded?
Yeah.
I think that which disciple was it? It wasn't Andrew, was it? Was it Andrew? One of the disciples, had a really strong connection with John the Baptist. So his character is going to be very tested in the same way that everybody is.
Yeah.
That's going to be specifically tested when it comes to
Mhm.
John the Baptist being executed when he did not believe that that was going to happen. He thought Jesus was going to be able to break him out or something was going to happen. But John the Baptist is going to be beheaded in this season, it looks like. So that's going to be a big moment. And obviously the standout is Lazarus, and that I don't even know how much, like how long is that story going to last? Because he goes to the town, he's teaching in the house, Mary and Martha situation, and then he leaves, and then he
Yeah.
gets word that Lazarus dies, and then he comes back and
Yeah,
mourns.
it's like a
Then
what, a 2-day, he's 2 days out,
No,
right?
no, it was
3
it was
days.
3 days because
3 days, you're right.
that was the foreshadowing also
Mhm.
of,
Yeah.
like, he waited 3 days as Jesus was 3 days, I'm pretty
And
sure,
a
I
and
could be
a
wrong
a
about
a
that, but
big emphasis here on the, Jesus wept verse.
yep, Man of
yeah.
Sorrows.
Yeah. Man of
I think
Sorrows, that was
that's what
good.
I'm saying. It's gonna be a very developed, very emotional season. I think it's gonna be
Mhm.
less of the definitely less of like the awe, the wow moments, and a lot more of like, let's get deep in these characters.
To the
Let's really
nitty-gritty.
set up strong the nitty gritty
Mhm.
for for what is going to be coming in the next two seasons with him
Yeah.
entering Jerusalem and the crucifixion and the resurrection and maybe the
Mhm.
ascension. I'm assuming we're going to go there.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be a pretty wild next few seasons, but this is really setting up the bigness of how this story is going to conclude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love how we've been doing this for a little bit now. This is season 4, but how Mary is kind of narrating this trailer and giving us just like some verbal, stimulus to get us excited for the show.
Mhm.
And as we're seeing visuals going along with it, and
Well
I like
done.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Well
a
put
well done
together.
trailer, well put together. It's very interesting that when the disciples had on the Roman helmets, you know what I
Mhm.
mean, going into the city. That's an interesting sidebar that I think there's just going to be
Yeah.
a lot of really interesting moving parts. It's going to captivate your attention. It's going to really make you feel probably more than other seasons,
Yeah.
and it's going to be a blast. I feel
Yeah, it's
like.
gonna be cool. I'm looking forward to it.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. What you think of this trailer? Are you looking forward to it as much as maybe past seasons? And just give us all your thoughts. We want to interact with you down there. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel and stick around for more reaction videos.